trouble getting out of this hole at the minute. It's high tide, but it's still near impossible to get in and out.
Off the remote west coast of Tasmania, Kracke and Scotty's plan to hit the mother lode in the dangerous inshore rock pools has left them high and dry.
Do you want me to spin your front round with a paddle?
Either that or we might even try and go out that other way. I can't hit the rocks while we've got high revs on or in reverse because it'll bend the prop shaft for sure, and if we do that, we're stuffed.
A bent propeller shaft will restrict the dinghy's acceleration, leaving the men stranded on the most remote part of Tasmania's coastline.
The only option we got is someone fly in by helicopter to rescue us if something goes wrong, unless we can communicate with another fisherman, so...
But raising the alarm by a radio requires a 1 kilometre swim back to the Kaikoura, which is anchored way out past the deadly inshore reef breaks.
I think Scott might be able to get us off here.
Good old paddle.
Oh, it's nice to be out of that.
This is extreme fishing.
That's the sort of place no one gets to often. It's probably 5 or 6 years since we've been there, and I'm guessing that highly likely there's been no one else there as well since.
Despite the close call, Kracke is determined to push even further into no man's land. A $50,000 payday for prize lobsters.
Yep. A little bit up the back I'll have a look at.
Yep, sounds good.
Gee.
It's got a bit of everything, this dinghy fishing. There's a danger, adrenaline rush, just exploring new places where no one goes. If everybody went in all these little tight holes and stuff, like everybody would do it, but it's sort of just us guys, so it's actually exciting knowing no one else goes and does this sort of stuff.
This looks like I'll get a couple of pots in here. I don't reckon it's ever had a pot in there. Get one in this corner and one over there for a quick day shot while we pull the others, I reckon, so never know. Might be nothing in here or there might be heaps.
While the boys are determined to hit their 1 ton trip target.
What a fish!
Kracke is ahead on the roast dinner side bet by 5 lobsters.
So we're going to try one of Kracke's Pop's old wise tails.
But Scotty has got a secret weapon up his sleeve.
Apparently, if you put a smelly old sock that's been in there for, probably 3 days, apparently you can catch crayfish off a smelly old sock, so we'll give it a go.
Hey, how you going?
Good.
That's good.
How's it going?
Oh, it's not going too good.
On board the Anbrai Dakra, Bryce calls home to break the bad news to his partner Tamara.
Yeah, ran over a pot this morning as well, and then had to jump in the water and cut the rope from around the prop.
Okay.
So,
Did you
lucky.
lose the pot?
Yeah, lost the pot. Another $300 down the drain, so $600 worth of pots lost already, just in a few days.
And how many fish have you got?
28, so it won't even cover half the costs.
Righto. I might be picking up an extra shift this week.
Might have to. I'll sit at home eating 50-cent cheeseburgers, I think.
Bryce met Tamara while working as a theatre technician at a local hospital. He chucked in his job and borrowed $150,000 to follow his dream of becoming a lobster man. So far, that's not working out.
It's been a pretty long day. Haven't really earned anything at all. Haven't covered any expenses or caused more bills than anything. It's just been absolutely and utterly shocking. I did everything I could. I used Dad's marks. I searched new areas. I did everything I could. They weren't moving, and whether or not I can blame myself for that or not, it's just sort of one of those things, you know. Better just go home now, take a small loss than a big one, go home with my tail between my legs, try bigger and better for the next trip.
So what is going on in Sydney?
They still want a few. Right.
The Bass Strait, and the crew of the William Norling is having no problems catching lobsters.
Like I said to Macca, we'll just get some fish first and then we'll worry about selling them.
But finding the buyer to take the potential 1-ton haul is proving to be a challenge for skipper Danny.
No one said stop to me, so I'm like, oh well, I'll just keep fishing until they say stop. Even if the price is $40 a kilo, it's, you know, some money's better than no money, isn't it? We don't know what the prices are going to be later in the year. More. The price is half of what it was. The running expenses of the boat is all the same. The bait's dearer. Macca works on a percentage of the catch. He's probably half of the wage he was. It's pretty skinny at the moment. It's very skinny. And, you know, everyone has bills to pay, clearly. There's not much light at the end of the tunnel. It's a bit grim.
On top of his running costs, Danny has incurred a new $300,000 debt after buying out his brother's 50% share of the boat. Time is running out to lock down a deal.
Very big sacrifice. Spend a lot of time away from the family. Miss out on a lot, but, you know, you want the reward. At the minute, it's just a bit grim and the outlook's... That's just the scary part. No one knows how long it's going to go for. That's the part you wake up with in the morning and you go to bed with it at night. You know, you're not getting away from it. It's just... Yeah. Nice big crusty fish.
Weigh them all. Back in the game.
This is the best I've ever seen Macca shoot the gear, ever. There's no tangles, no nothing. I had
Needed it too.
On the bright side, new decky Macca has picked up his game.
He's just don't open his eyes as to what needs to be done around the boat, so I don't want to pump his tyres up too much, but, you know, he's not hearing this, is he? He's not come for a pay rise, is he?
Day shot, day 3. 3 nice fish away.
Crescent ledge.
Go yours first, Foxy. What do you reckon?
I'm going 3-8.
I'll go 4. Oh. 4-1.
4's 1 or 4-2.
Yeah. Yeah, he's about a 3-8, that one.
The 150-kilo haul leaves the crew halfway to reaching their 1-ton target.
Love it.
But if Danny can't find a buyer, it will all be for nothing.
You never know how the market can turn around. You just never know what can happen. So we'll keep in touch with the buyers, see where the market's at, and just try and make the world go around, I suppose. That's what we're trying to do. So, yeah, for us anyway.
Wish I had a camera.
Good luck with them, Scotty.
Won't be long. Hey,
You all right?
slippery.
The west coast of Tasmania, and deckhand Scotty needs at least 5 big red lobsters from his sock pot to claim victory over his boss.
Ho, 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 ho! Yes! The sock pot. Oh, man. I'm excited with that. That is a good pot. Good on you, Socky. There's a good 10 lobsters in this pot. So, yeah. Big 2-kilo lobsters like that. In my little hole. Sock pot. It's come through with the goods. Got 10 nice lobsters in the pot.
I don't believe you. I might wear socks at home all the time so we can bring them for bait. Did you wear them all for a week?
Yeah. Yeah, we're styling this morning. I'm happy as a pig in that.
You're a dick.
What's it smell like now, Crackerr?
Needs detergent. good fish here.
On board the Kaikoura,
138 for our day shot, so that's good going. That'd be 150 kilo there, I reckon.
Scotty's roast dinner side bet win tastes all the sweeter thanks to a 150 kilo haul of monster reds.
That's about the biggest fish of the day, 2.5 kilo. Come out of the rock pools in the shallow stuff, so nice fish. We had quite a few like that.
We're about 3/4 of the way through our trip. We've got a few hundred kilo to get, and then we're hopefully homeward bound. It's good to see Scotty get a win with the pot challenge. He needs feeding up.
Very good. Very nice.
I've been in the kitchen preparing dessert as well this afternoon while you've been asleep.
You think this body needs dessert?
Well, looks like it does.
What, you coming up the outside of Bruni?
Yeah, coming up the outside now.
I might even see if I can get someone to take my fish. I might see if I can take your 30 fish as well.
35, don't have cut me.
Oh, I forgot the 5.
Yeah, 35.
Greenhorn Bryce has decided to cut his losses and return to port.
All right then, I'll see you in a couple of hours.
All right, see you when you get home.
See ya. Thank you.
All right. Safe travelling.
Will do. Wait.
All right.
Rookie skipper finished.
That's what's been lost this trip. That's what will have to come out of pocket. It's a big loss, but fishing's gambling. You either win or you don't.
Bryce's dad will try and help his son find a $1,000 loss in half.
Nothing. A lot of blanks. A few pots. 3-4 pots ended up with 15. Tried night shotting close, nothing.
Sometimes you just miss them by a boat length in the wrong depth.
Yeah.
If you try that depth, well...
A few wise words from a veteran of the sea.
Let you know it works.
You want... Well, you might as well spread them. Yeah. I remember when I was young and first starting out, you got stressed out, and then you just make things go worse because you're not thinking, you're rushing to everything. That's what Bryce will have to learn. I've told Bryce, give me a call at any time. Bloody hard on your own. It's a lot easier with a deckhand, and he's going to learn it.
It's nice to talk to other fishermen who I respect. The last thing I want is my first year to be my last year, so yeah. Hopefully it gets better from here. Can be done with it. See what happens.